So tonight I'm back with another drink review. It's March now, and it's getting closer to St. Patrick's Day. It really has nothing to do with this. Just the reason I'm wearing a coat is that it's still super freezing here in the Philadelphia area in March, which it should be, but so effing cold. And of course there's Jolt Cola. There's no need for ice because this has been sitting in the basement, and it's I actually can't handle it too much longer or I'm gonna get frostbite. So let me set this up for anybody who doesn't know what Jolt Cola is. I'm a little behind on this. This is a reissue that came out in 2017, and it was sold in Dollar General stores. I even went to my closest Dollar General, and not only did I not find any, but it was in a very questionable area. Man, I wish I would have I got this online. I should have just did that from the beginning. So Jolt Cola in, I know, the United States was a very, very popular cola drink in the early 80s, late 80s, and even the early 90s. So the catch for this particular cola company is that it says here, all the sugar and twice the caffeine. So, no coincidence, too, that was the start of, like, the big home console era, meaning, like, Super Nintendo and regular NES, which is the one I'm most familiar with. Like, I remember one in particular, a weekend down the Jersey Shore. My brother and me would drink the, like, 2-liter versions of this and play NES games on, like, one of those little Emerson TVs. Great memories. I miss the 80s. Please come back. So that was their way of standing out between the other major companies like Pepsi Cola and Coca-Cola. I also remember RC Cola being one of my favorites back at that same time period. And the funny thing is, let me show you just a cool little extra bonus here, because I'm only reviewing one can of soda, so it's not going to be a lot of content. So here's the first surprise, is this. I got these from Big Lots. It's the Cherry Cola Oreo that I want to try. It has with Poppin' Candy, which is like Pop Rocks, that candy that like sparkles in your mouth, if that's the right term. And another quick thing I just want to show you here, I think this might be interesting to some people. I actually found 2 different bottles. Sometimes when I go hiking on my hikes in the woods and stuff, I find bottles, old bottles. I know it's kind of like, it's probably like something a young Jeffrey Dahmer did as a hobby, but I still think it's a cool thing to do. Check this out, I found on a hike recently. This is a glass. Yes, glass. Beverages used to come in glass bottles. This is Pepsi Cola, 16 ounce. My aunt would drink this constantly back in the day. I mean, it was a very, like, an addicting soda, I guess. Look at the bottom label. Even goes inside. It's like this weird foam. Hear that? A weird foam paper kind of label. I hope this is interesting to anybody, because I'm actually stalling out from the actual Jolt Cola review, but I will get there. Just hang in there. And this is another one. A 16-ounce glass with the cap. RC Cola bottle. Me and my RC. So, I hope you found that interesting. If not, I lost 1 viewer out of the 2 anyway, so it's no big deal. Back in the day, and even nowadays, it was originally made in Rochester, New York. It is now made in New York again. Actually, it's New York, so somewhere in the city this is made, where it was made in 2017. But in between that, it was also made in Hackensack, New Jersey. So this is very local to me here in the Philadelphia area. And it was also produced overseas. Many European countries, But the one I thought that was pretty interesting was it was made in the Philippines. So that's pretty cool. And I even looked it up online, and I found this cool advertisement of it's a Pinoy or a Filipino advertisement for Jolt Cola, where it's got like, it looks like a student, and he's waking up, and he's got like 2 alarm clocks, almost like his earmuffs, meaning he's got to get to school. So he's going to drink his Jolt Cola, because remember, it has twice the caffeine now. So I thought that was pretty amusing. Another Asian country that had this was Japan. In the late 80s, early 90s, which I looked up, that seemed to be like the apex time for this drink, even here in America, that I remember. One thing I missed out was, in 2005, Jolt came back, Jolt Cola, in different flavors, and the bottle or can was shaped like a battery. But unfortunately, I missed out on that. The battery cans. I would have loved that. Son of a bitch. So this is the old style can. I love the colors. It looks so cool. Almost like a cartoonish type of font and artwork. Colors, beautiful. Now on the back here, it's, for the whole can, it's 50 grams of sugar. So, for me, that's a lot. For a typical American, that's, spit in the bucket. Ingredients. It's amazing how simple cola is. Ingredients. Carbonated water, sugar, caramel color, phosphoric acid, caffeine, citric acid, natural flavors. This seems like something very dangerous to expose yourself to over and over again. Warning, do not recommend for children, which was us in the early 80s. People sensitive to caffeine. Also not suggested for pregnant women or women who are nursing. Yikes. I'm going to open this now, but I'm only going to try a little bit of it because it's almost 9 o'clock at night here, and I don't want to get too wound up before I go to bed. Let's pop her open. Jolt Cola. Ah, yeah, that's grand. Got a little vapor coming out of there. Hey, it smells like cola. How about that? Now, I don't know how different. I don't know how to compare this to Pepsi or cola. I mean, it all tastes the same to me. It probably tastes like Max. What is it? Max's Cola from Save-A-Lot, as far as I know. Put this set aside. Here we go. So, see. Sure you can see the little bubbles there. The carbonation, I guess, would be the scientific term. Maybe I do need this. I'm kind of fading away here. So it has that caramel. Well, you can't see it probably too good, but there is a caramel color. It seems to be more fizzy than the normal ones. Keep in mind, RC Cola is still my favorite cola. Now, I know I already said this. I don't drink cola too much, but I'll tell you what's the perfect time for cola is when you're having one of those super hot... Oh, man, I think I got a tick on me. For, like, one of those super hot Pennsylvania summers at a barbecue, like, this would be perfect for barbecue or grilling. Like, a cola with ice in it. Oh, it sounds so good. That's the only time I really enjoy colas. Here we go. This is more of a biography on me than it is this cola. It goes down good, smooth, very refreshing. Once again, it's freezing here in March, and it's like ice cold without the ice. Oh man, yeah, I definitely got a tick on me or something. It tastes good. It's refreshing. It has that same kind of taste in your mouth. Like, I feel my mouth is like gooed up already with the that caramel sugar mixture. Yeah, it's like real syrupy. It tastes more like... It actually is very close to RC Cola. RC and Pepsi. somewhere in between that. So now let me try these cherry cola Oreos. Come on. Okay, so there they go. Wow, they look cool. Oh yeah, they smell so good. It smells like a mixture of a candle shop and like a bakery. Let's open it up. See that? Pretty cool. It's supposed to be like half cream, half cola. Now, I don't know if this is taboo or not, but I'm going to dip this. Actually, let me try it by itself, and then I'm going to dip it into the soda. Huh. Yeah. It has the pop rock things in it. Whoa, that's awesome. Well, the more you chew it, excuse me, the more you chew it, the more that you get exposed to the moisture in your mouth. You probably can't hear that, but it works. Alright, second half, I'm making a mess here. Second half, I'm going to dip into the cola. Let's see what we got here, people. Awesome. This is probably one of the reasons, excuse me, ISIS hates us. I mean, here I am, like, 9 o'clock at night eating cookies and dipping them into cola, stuff like that. I mean, this is the life here, people. So, out of 5, I'm going to go with... You really cannot compare colas, I'm telling you. Like I just said, the Max Cola from Save-A-Lot tastes the same as cola to me. So on a cola scale, it would be a 5 stars, get it? Because I find it hard to compare. But on my scale, I'm not a cola guy. It's very harsh. It's a very, like, violent beverage, if that makes any sense to you. So... nostalgia brings it up a little bit, so I'm going to have to play it safe here and go 3.5. 3.5 stars out of 5, okay? So thank you for watching this video. May you go in peace. The drink review has ended.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.